Hey everyone, just on my lunch break, thinking about the playoffs and how excited I am that the Canucks are finally in it. Like, it's been so long, right? And so long. I mean, bubble is one thing, but like, I think it's 2015. Like, it's a long drought. It's a long drought. I just saw a graphic made that with the Canucks winning the Pacific in the last 10 years. It's been a minute, okay? It's been a minute since we won the division. Anaheim has owned it for a number of years in a row. Then you see Calgary won it once, Vegas a couple times, or three times. Like, it's been a minute since we won the Pacific Division, and so I'm really excited about that. I can't wait for the playoffs to start. As I'm sitting here on my lunch hour, and I'm just thinking. By the way, I'm in the parking lot of where the Nanaimo Clippers play. We just got knocked out of the playoffs, which sucks, but it is what it is, right? Can't win them all. But I'm thinking about the NHL playoffs, and like, everybody's good. There's no weak team at all that's made it into the playoffs. And this has been such a weird year because you basically needed 97 points or more to make the playoffs. Like, Washington squeaked in. I don't remember what they got, but like, I think, is it San Jose who's had like 47 points? Imagine being 50 points worse. 50 points, everyone. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. 50 points less is the worst team in the league. And I think this is a league of parity. But here's the thing. The reason why you clicked on this is because I'm talking about playoffs. I actually feel bad for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I know many Canucks fans cannot stand the Maple Leafs, but I'm not one of those people. I like the Maple Leafs. I like what they've done. I like their core players. What I don't get is why they thought Samsonov is the goalie that's going to be able to not only make them, make the playoffs, but to win rounds. I'm not picking any team in my bracket that doesn't have a goaltender to advance. Like, I'm just saying that right now. Like, they don't have the goaltending. That's why I'm not going to be all in on Edmonton. I don't think they have the goaltending. So, I mean, a goalie like Skinner or Samsonov could get hot. They're NHL goaltenders, right? They could get hot and all of a sudden win rounds. And that would be really cool for their franchises. But when you look at Vancouver or you look at Winnipeg with Hellebuck and Demko, like, I would much rather be going in. I mean, they would too, right? They would too. Like, why didn't the Toronto Maple Leafs or the Edmonton Oilers trade for Markstrom at the deadline? It baffles me to think about that. But I just think about our Vancouver Canucks. I mean, it's not going to be easy, right? Even though I think I'm going to predict Vancouver wins on 5. So it's going to sound like it's easy, but I think those games are going to be hard fought. And everyone's like, oh, Nashville's been on a tear lately. And at the end of the day, they have been, but they haven't been beating playoff teams. And I know Vancouver struggled too, so a lot of people think that we're upset central. I just can't see it happening. I'm so sorry. I just look at the two teams and I'm like, Vancouver's better. And in fact, they probably got the best first round matchup we could have hoped for. Like, man, Dallas, you're either going to play LA or Vegas first round. Congrats on winning the West, bro. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible, right? And like, oh man, I just think about Edmonton. You're either playing LA or Vegas. Like, those aren't good matchups for you guys. I mean, I think you could probably beat LA, but I don't know if you could beat Vegas. I don't think the Oilers can beat Vegas. I'm just saying. Like, Vegas might go to the Stanley Cup Finals. Like, they won last year. Let's give them some credit. I understand. And plus, they're $30 million, which is absolutely ridiculous over the cap. LTR Central, right? But Mark Stone's back. Aiden Hill's back. I mean, they got Hurdle now. They look good. They look good. Dallas looks good. Colorado looks good. But Colorado has to play Winnipeg, and Winnipeg just beat them 7-0. 7-0! Like, not just like 2-1, 4-3, 7-0. And I was going to pick Colorado to win the West. That's who I was going to pick because I for some reason they have Vancouver's number. They might not even make it out of the first round. And Colorado's stacked with, well, I mean, I think they have 3 or 4 superstars. They don't have great goaltending. Anyways, this is just my initial thoughts. I don't know. Is Winnipeg good enough to beat Colorado in a 7-game series? That's going to remain to be seen, right? But the East, let's just talk about the East for a moment. So we talked about Toronto Maple Leafs. You got to play Boston. You always get the short end of the stick, right? Think about it. Like, you either play Boston or Tampa Bay every first round. And that's so difficult, right? It's so difficult. And, like, I feel like the Toronto Maple Leafs one day is going to be that team. They're going to be like Washington Capitals. Eventually, they're going to figure it out and they're going to win it. They're going to win it. They need better goaltending to win it, in my opinion, but maybe this is their year. I don't know. But I doubt it because Boston, you got the worst matchup you could guess. Boston not only has owned you in the past, Boston, this is wild. Boston swept you this year. You didn't even win a game. Not a game, anyone. Everyone. Not a game. Not a game. Not one. Like, even if, if Vancouver was playing LA, it's like, okay, this is not great. But we won one. We won 1 out of 3, right? Like, you didn't get any. You didn't win any. Like, so now you're going to win 4? I don't know. I don't know. I think a lot of Leafs fans are just planning like, okay, well, that was a fun season. And I don't even like Boston. I can't stand Boston. But how do you not pick the Bruins? How do you not pick them? And then the Battle of Florida, like you can sleep in your own bed place. you got Tampa Bay versus Florida. That's going to be an awesome matchup. I can't wait to watch that one. I got to do some more research before I do any kind of prediction there, but and watching Carolina, and who do they play again? I can't remember off the top of my head. No, it's not Washington, is it? I don't remember. The point is, like, this playoffs is going to be so fun. What do you guys think it's going to be like? I mean, I'm just sitting in my truck, just making a quick video here, but man, I am so pumped for the playoffs. It's every round. Or every matchup, in the first round excites me to watch it. Like, it's going to be absolutely incredible. Incredible, everyone. So, I don't know. Tell me which ones you're most excited about. I went to go get a Canucks flag the other day. They're all sold out. They're all sold out. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like days before the playoffs start, and they're already sold out. So I got to go find one. Actually, might go right now and go. There's one just down. I heard there's some right down on this one road that I'm on. So I'm gonna go try to see if they're not sold out. So I'm pumped. These are just my initial thoughts. I don't know. I gotta do more research. Maybe the Leafs do upset Boston. Maybe Nashville's better than against us than I think. I don't know. Does Edmonton come out of the first round? Can you imagine a scenario where all 4 Canadian teams lose in the first round? That would be terrible. That'd be terrible. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. Hope you enjoyed this quick little video. And of course, always, go Canucks go.